Thief, where hast thou stowed my son? Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted him. For I'll refer me to all things of sense. If he in chains of magic were not bound, whether a man so wealthy, fair, and happy, so opposite to marriage that he shunned the wealthy, curled darlings of our nation, would ever have to incur a general mock, run from his garnage to the sooty bosom of such a thing as thou, to fear, not to delight, that thou hast for an abuser of the world, a practicer of arts inhibited and out of warrant, that brings my boy to deceive a parent, so as to.
But you will not hear me. If I ever did dream of such a matter, abhor me.
Thou toldst me thou didst hold her in thy hate.
Well, despise me if I do not. 3 commanders in personal suit to make me a lieutenant off counts to Othello. And by the faith of man, I know my price. I'm worth no worse a place, but she is loving her own pride and purposes, non-suits my mediators. For certes, says she, I have already found my officer.
Who?
And what was he? One Michael Cassio. The fellow almost damned in fair life. He never set a squadron on the field with the division of a battle, no. Mere prattle without practice is all his soldiership.
Oh, by heaven, I would rather be his hangman.
We cannot all be masters.
But,
Nor all masters cannot be truly followed. You shall mark many a duteous and knee-crooking knave, doting on his own obsequious bondage, wears out his time, and when he's old, cashiered. Whip me such honest knaves. Others there are who trimmed in forms and visages of duty, keep yet their hearts attending on themselves, and throwing out shows of service to their lords, do thrive by them, and when they have lined their coats, do themselves homage. These men have some soul. In following her, I follow but myself. Girl!
I will answer anything, okay? But no. From the sense of all civility, I thus would play and trifle with your reverence. My master, the senator's only son, I say again, hath made a gross revolt, tying his duty, beauty, wit, and fortune in your wheeling and wheeling and extravagant master of here and everywhere, straight. Satisfy
Let's
yourself.
make a show of love, but here, leave me, here is my man.
Good night. And I leave.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Commander,
Lieutenant Commander,
what sayest thou, good heart?
what should I do, thinkest thou?
Why, go to bed and sleep.
But Tush, never tell me that. I take it much unkindly that thou, Iago, now, who hast my purse, as if the strings were thine, shouldst know of this and fail, sure. All in vain. This near-won victory in Cyprus means to rise Othello like to the sun, and Desmond the mountain to meet her, and all means little enough for me. I'll never rise in the race of men. I'll never whisper a word in Desmond's ear, or find favor in his eye with the choice word of extraneous wit. I'll incontinently drown myself.
Thou dost, I shall never love thee after.
I admit it is my shame to be so fond, but it's not in my virtue to amend it.
Virtue? A fig! 'Tis in ourselves that we are thus or thus. Our bodies are our gardens, to the which our wills are our gardeners, so that if we will plant nettles or sow lettuce, set hyssop, weed at times, supply with one gender of herbs, or distracted with many, whether to leave it sterile with idleness or manured with industry, why the power and corrigible authority of this lies in our wills. If the balance of our lives are not one scale of reason to poise another of sensuality, why the blood and baseness of our natures would lead us to most preposterous conclusions. But we have reason to cool our raging motions.
It cannot be.
Drown thyself. Drown cats and blind puppies. Put money in that, thy purse. Follow thou the wars. Defeat thy favor with an usurped beard. I say, put money in thy purse. If thou wilt needs damn thyself, do it a more delicate way than drowning. Make all the money thou canst. If sanctimony and a frail vow betwixt an erring Moor and a spoon-mouthed simpleton, not too hard for my wits and all the tribes of hell, thou shalt taste advancement. Therefore, make money. A pox of drowning. It is clear out of the way. Seek thou rather to be hanged encompassing thy joy than be drowned and go without it.
Will thou be fast to my hopes if I depend on the issue?
Go then. Victory here in Cyprus is all unassured. As the cannon dims its roar and the waves pay for tribute, seek thou keep close about Cassio. You shall find him deep within his cups as fortune lines his pockets with the spoils of conquest. Discover some means of violence, which drink shall spark some easy powder to have made plain, and we shall discover the truth behind Desmond's blessed courtesy condition. Go then, farewell. Do you hear, Roger?
What say you?
No more of drowning. Do you hear?
I am changed. I'll sell all my land.
Thus do I ever make my fool of my purse. For I mine own gay knowledge should profane if I would time expend with such a snipe. Oh, now, how to the broad course? How? Let me think. I have it. 'Tis engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.
The riches of the ship is come on shore. Ye men of Cyprus, may the ground have your needs. Hail to thee, Michael Cassio, and the grace of heaven before, behind thee, and on every hand wheel thee round in this mighty victory.
We do thank you, Madam Cassio. What tidings can you tell me of my wife?
Well, she is nearly arrived, nor know I aught that she is well and will be shortly here. Good Iago, you are welcome.
Good Iago, do not let it gall your patience that I extend my manners. 'Tis my breeding that gives me this bold show of courtesy.
Sir, would he grant you as much of his lips as of his tongue he oft bestows on me? You would have enough.
Alas, she has no speech.
Ah, faith I have too much. I find it still when I have listened to sleep.
You shall not write my praise.
No, let me know.
What was thou right of me if thou was praising?
Oh, sir, do not put me to it, for I am nothing if not critical.
I am not married, but I do beguile the thing I am by seeming otherwise.
I'm about it. But my invention comes from my papa's bird line, does from frieze. She never yet was foolish, that was fair. Or even her folly helped her to an heir. She that was fair but never proud, had tongue at will, and yet was never loud. She that being angered, her revenge, being nigh, bade her wrong stay, heard his pleasure fly. She that in wisdom never was so frail to change the cod's head for the salmon's tail. She that could think, but never disclose her mind, see secrets following, not look behind. She was a lights. If ever such ship white steer.
To do what?
To suckle fools and chronicle small beers.
Most lame and impotent conclusion. How say you, Cassio? Is Iago not a most profane and liberal counselor?
Well, she speaks home, sir. You may relish her more in the soldier than in the scholar.
I got you.
Attention!
My fair warrior,
My sublime commander.
it gives me wonder. Great is my content to see you here before me. Oh, my soul's joy. Come, let us to the castle. News, friends. Our wars are done, the Turks are drowned.
Woo!
How does my old acquaintance of this isle? Good Cassio, look you to the guard tonight.
Well, Iago hath direction what to do, but, notwithstanding, with my personal eye will I look to it.
Come, let us find union bliss in victorious paradise.
Our commander cast us thus early for the love of her fair Desmond, who let us not therefore blame, for in the ministering of this hasty Cyprian siege, she hath not yet made wanton the sheets with him, and he is sport for Jove.
He is a most exquisite catch.
What an eye he has. Methinks it sounds a parliament of provocation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks right honorable.
And yet when he speaks, is it not an alarum to love?
Well, he is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Come, Cassio, I have ooh, a stupid wine. A measure to the health of the brightest and the best. Othello.
Oh no, not today, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish social courtesy would have meant some other custom of entertainment.
But one cup, I'll drink it for you.
But I've had but one cup already, and that was very craftily qualified too. Well, look what innovation it makes here. I'm unfortunately the infirmity and must not task my weakness with it anymore.
Oh, come, 'twill be a night of revels. The gallants desire it. I'll to the watch, man, never fear it.
I'll do it.
Oh, but it hurts me.
If I can fasten but one cup on him with that which he hath drunk all day already, he'll be as full of quarrel and offense as a dog. Now, my sick fool Rogers, whom honor hath turned almost the wrong side out, to his scorned fortunes tonight, caroused potations, pottle beef, and he's to drink. At this house, with noble swelling spirits, now, amongst this flock of drunkards, am I to put our Cassio into some action that will offend all present. But here he comes.
Oh, for God, they have given me a rouse already.
What ho, Cassio!
And let me the cannikin clink, clink.
And let me the cannikin clink.
A sailor's man, but a lifeless man.
What let sailor drink? Some wine, Cassio.
For God, 'tis an excellent song to the health of our admiral, the brilliant, the best, the finest in the fleet, Othello!
I am for it, and I will do you justice.
I by your leave, not before mine. Let's have none of this. Let's do our affairs. Forgive us of our sins, gentlemen. Gentlemen, you must not believe then that I am drunk, for this is my lieutenant commander. This is my right hand, and this is my left. You must not believe then, gentlemen, that I am drunk, for I can stand well enough, and I can speak well enough.
Excellent, well.
Excellent. Well then, you must not believe then that I am drunk.
I pray you after Cassio. Go!
Oh, you're a rascal!
What's the matter, Lieutenant?
A name teach you I do these, I'll beat your name into a drinking bottle!
BB.
You just a preach rogue!
Lieutenant, hold my hands.
Don't let me go, you wench, or I'll throw you over the matter!
Come, you drunk.
Drunk!
Hold, Cassio.
What is the matter here?
Oh, Phil, that bleeds! Phil, I hurt
From whence ariseth this? He who speaks next to carve for his own rage holds his soul light and his position lighter. Speak! Who began this?
I had rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than I should do offense to my Cassio. But I persuade myself to speak the truth. Here comes Othello, crying out for help, and after him Cassio, with determined blows to execute upon him. I found them close together.
I know, Iago. Thy love and honesty doth mince the matter, making it light to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never more be officer of mine. Iago, look with care about the town and silence those whom this vile brawl distracted. Lead him off.
Are you hurt?
I have passed all surgery.
Nay, heaven forbid.
Reputation! I have lost my reputation! I have lost that immortal part of myself, and what remains now is bestial.
I thought you received some bodily wound. Reputation is an idle and most false imposition. Oft got without merit and lost without deserving. You have lost no reputation at all, unless you rebuke yourself such a loser. Once, and there are ways to recover the admiral again. You are not but casting her removed. A punishment more in policy than in malice. Sue to her again, and she's yours.
I would rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good an officer with so slight, so drunk, and so indiscreet an officer. Drunk and speak parrot and squabble, swagger, swear, and discourse fustian with one's own shadow.
What was he that you followed? What have he done to you?
I know not.
Is it possible?
I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinct. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. Oh, Christ. That men should put an enemy in their mouths, to steal away their brains, that we should, with joy, revelry, pleasance, and applause, transform ourselves into beasts.
Come, good wine is a good, familiar creature if it be well used. Exclaim no more against it.
Oh, I have well appraised it, man, for I drunk.
And you and any man living may be drunk at a time. Man, here's what you shall do. Our commander's husband is now the true admiral. Importune Desmond return you to your place. This broken joint betwixt you and Othello entreat him to mend, and my fortune against any lay worth naming, this crack of your love shall grow stronger than it was before.
You advise me well.
I protest in love and honest kindness.
No, I think it freely, and betimes in the morning I will beseech Othello's virtuous new men to undertake it for me, because I am desperate of my fortunes if they check me here.
You are in the right. Good night. I must to the watch.
Good night. Good Iago.
And what's he then that says I play the villain? When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now. For whilst Cassio plies Othello's husband to return him to her favor, and Desmond for him pleads strongly to the Moor, I'll pour this pestilence into her ear that Des repeals her for his body's curious lusts, the youthful fruits of gentlemen's hearts. And however much he strives to do Cassio good, he shall undo his credit with the more. 'Twill take some skillful sailing to twist her love, to turn the sky orange, to make a raven from a dove, and yet I have her faith. So will I turn his virtue into pitch, and from his own decency make the net that shall enmesh them all.
Be thou assured, good Cassio, I will speak all my behalf, all my ability on your behalf. Do not doubt, but I will have you and my wife again as friendly as you were.
Oh, bounteous gentleman, whatever shall become of Michael Cassio, he is never anything but your true servant.
I know it. Thank you. You do love Othello. You've known her long, and be well assured.
Aye, but sir, that policy may either last so long that I being absent and my place fulfilled, the commander may forget my love and service.
Do not doubt that. I give thee warrant of thy place. If I do vow a friendship, I'll perform it to the last article. My sweet wife, she shall not rest. I'll watch her tame. I will talk her out of patience. Her bed shall seem a school, her board a shrift. I'll intermingle everything she does with your suit. Therefore be merry, Cassio.
Oh, why, sir, here comes the admiral. Stay and hear them speak.
Nay, sirs, I'm very ill at ease, and unfit for mine own purposes.
Your discretion.
Huh. I like not that.
What dost thou say?
Nothing. Or if I know not what.
Was not that Cassio parted from my suite?
Cass? No. I can't imagine he would steal away from you so guilty-like, seeing you coming.
I do believe 'twas he.
Oh, not my heart. I was just speaking with your suitor here. Well, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
Who is it you mean?
Why, your good servant, Cassio. My lord, if I have any power or grace to move you, his present reconciliation take. If he be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance and not in cunning, I have no judgment and an honest face. I prithee call it back.
Whence hence he now?
Oh, I so humbled that he hath left part of his grief here with me to suffer with him. I prithee call him back.
Not now, sweetling. Some other time.
Shall it be short?
The sooner my heart for you.
Oh, tonight's supper then?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner?
I meet the captains at the Citadel.
Name the date, but let it not exceed 3 days. Faith, he's penitent. When shall he come?
I prithee, no more. Let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing.
But this is not a boon. This is as if I should entreat you to wear your gloves, or keep you warm, or sue you to do a profit to your own person. Nay, if I have a suit wherein I need to touch your love indeed, it will be full of portents and difficult ways. And fearful to be granted.
I will deny thee nothing. Verona, I do beseech thee, grant me this. Leave me but a little to myself.
So I deny you. Well. Come here. Get back.
Ma'am,
What dost thou say, Iago?
did that same Cassio, when you first wooed Desmond, know him about?
He did. From first to last.
Huh.
Why dost thou ask?
But for a satisfaction of my thought, nothing more.
Why thy thought, Iago?
No matter. A passing thought. Indeed.
Indeed. Aye, indeed. Discernest thou aught in that?
Ma'am, for aught that I know.
What dost thou think?
Think?
I think.
You know that I love you.
Fain thou dost. And far I know thou art full of love and honor, and thou weighest thy words before thou givest them breath. Therefore these stops of thine fright me the more.
But for Michael Cassio, I dare be sworn, I think that he is honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they seem. Those that be not, might they seem none.
Certain. Men should be what they seem.
Why then? I think Cassio's an honest man.
Nay. Yet there's more in this. I prithee, speak to me as to thy thinkings. As thou dost ruminate, give the worst of thoughts, the worst of words.
Not for your quiet, nor your good, nor for my womanhood, honesty, or wisdom to let you know my thoughts.
What dost thou mean?
Beware, ma'am, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster that mocks the meat it feeds on. That cuckold lives in bliss, who, certain of his fate, loves not the wronger, but, oh, what damned minutes tells the morn, dotes, yet doubts, suspects, yet strongly loves.
Why? Why is this? Thinkest thou I would make a lie of jealousy, to follow still the changes of the moon with fresh suspicions? No. To be once in doubt is once to be resolved. No, Iago, I shall see before I doubt, and when doubt prove, and on proof, there'll be no more but this. Away at once with love or
I
jealousy.
speak not yet of proof. Look thou to Desmond. Observe him well with Cassio. Where your eye does not jealous nor secure. Look to it. I know our country disposition well. Those men would let heaven see the pranks they dare not show their wives. Their best conscience is not to leave it undone, but to keep it unknown.
Dost thou say so?
Your husband did deceive his father, marrying you.
And so he did.
Why go to then? He that so young could give up and out such a fortune to seal his father's eyes, close his oak. I mean, if the old man thought it was witchcraft. But I am much to blame, and I do beseech you of your pardon.
I am bound to thee forever.
You just have a little dash to your spirits.
Not a jot.
Oh,
Not a
think
jot.
of your has.
No, not much moved. I do not think but Desmond's honest.
Long live he so. And long live you to think so.
Yet, how nature erring from itself.
Aye, that's the point. For to be bold with you, not to seek many matches of his own status, climb, and pedigree, whereto we see in all things nature tends. Forgive me, I do not distinctly speak of him.
If more thou dost perceive, let me know more. Set on that a meal to observe if necessary. Leave me, Iago.
Ma'am, I take my leave.
Why did I marry? This woman is of exceeding honesty and knows all qualities of a learned spirit of human dealing. Oh, that her jesses were my dear heartstrings. I'd whistle her off and let her down the wind to pray at fortune. Happily, for I am black and have not those weak parts of conversations that chamberers have. Or for my decline into the vale of years. Yet it is not much. Is he gone? Am I abused, and my relief must be to loathe him? Curse marriage, that we should call these delicate creatures ours and not their appetites. I'd rather be a toad and live upon the vapor of a dungeon, and to keep a corner in the thing I love for others' uses. Yet 'tis the plague of great ones. Prerogative are they less than the base. his destiny unshunnable, like death. You can then this work plague is fated to us when we do clicking. Desmond comes. If he be false, and it mocks itself, I'm not believing.
Oh no, my love. Dinner is planned. The generous officers, by your honor invited, will attend your presence tonight. Why do you speak so frankly? Are you not well?
I have a pain upon my forehead here.
Oh, just with worry. You're away again. Come. Settle alone. I'll be right with you.
This was Desi's first token from Othello. Oh, that wayward Iago hath 100 times wooed me to steal it. But Des so loves the token for Othello begged he should ever keep it.
Oh no.
Yep.
What do you here alone?
Ah! Do not you chide. I have a thing for you.
A thing for me is a common thing.
Ha!
To have a foolish friend.
Oh, is that all? Tell me, what will you give me for that same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
What handkerchief? Why, that same scarf the Moor did first give Desmond.
Has stolen it.
No! He dropped it by negligence, and to the advantage, I, being here, picked it up.
Uh-huh.
Look. Here it is.
Good wretch, give it.
What will you do with it that you have been so earnest?
What's that?
Okay.
Be not a gnome on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have use for it.
Yeah.
Go on then. Be sure your master calls.
Twere very ill dealing. As they say.
Okay. I will, in Cassio's lodging, lose this napkin and let him find it. Trifles light as air are to the jealous confirmation, strong as proofs of holy writ. This may do something. The Moor already changes with my poisons. Dangerous conceits are in their natures poisons, which at the first are scarce found to this taste. But with a little act upon the blood, yeah, burn like the mines of sulfur. I did say so. Not poppy, nor mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of this world could ever medicine be to that sweet sleep which thou was yesterday.
Ah. False to me.
How now, Admiral, no more of that.
Avant. Be gone! Thou hast set me on the rack. I swear 'tis better to be much abused than to know it but a little.
How now, ma'am?
What sense have I of bestow rouse of lust? I saw it not. I thought it not. It harmed not me. I spent the next night well, was free and merry. I found not Cassio's kisses on Desi's lips. She that is robbed, not wanting what is stolen, let her not know it. And she's not robbed at all.
I am sorry to hear this.
I would have been happy if the general camp, pioneers, sailors' wives, and all had tasted his body, so I had nothing to know of. Now how forever, farewell the tranquil mind, farewell content, farewell the plumed troops and the big wage wars that make ambition virtue. Farewell the pride, pomp, and circumstance of glorious war. Farewell, Othello's occupation's gone.
Is it possible, ma'am?
Villain, be sure thou prove my love a whore. Be sure of it. Give me ocular proof. For by the worth of man's eternal soul, thou hast been better been born a dog than answer my wicked wrath.
Is it come to this?
Make me to see it! Or at least so prove it, that the probation bear no hinge nor loop to hang a doubt on. Or woe upon thy life.
My loyalty is only to you.
If thou dost slander him to torture me, never pray more. Abandon all remorse. Upon horror's head, horrors accumulate. Do deeds to make heaven weep, all earth amuse. For nothing canst thou to damnation add greater than that.
Oh, grace. Heaven forgive me. Are you a woman? Have you a soul or sense? God be with you. Take mine office. Oh, wretched fool that lives to make thine honesty a vice. Oh, monstrous world, take note. Take note, oh world, to be direct and honest is not safe. I thank you. In this prophet and from hence I'll love no friend, since love breeds such offense.
Nay! Stay. Thou shouldst be honest.
It should be wise. Because honesty's a fool and loses that it works for.
By heaven, I think my man be honest, and think he is not. I think thou art just, and think thou art not. I would have some proof. Would I were satisfied.
I see that you are eaten up with passion. I do repent me that I put it to you. You would be satisfied.
Would. Nay, I will.
You may, but how? How satisfied? I mean, would you, the supervisor, grossly gape on, behold him topped?
Death and damnation. No!
What a tedious difficulty, I think, to bring them to that aspect. What then? How then? What shall I say? Where's satisfaction?
Give me a living reason he's disloyal.
I do not like the office. But, if I'm entered in it thus far, pricked to it by foolish honesty and love, I will go on. I drank with Emile lately, who have been in hot pursuit of that young Cassio, and have taken him to his bed. In confidence, did he tell me when the deed was done, there is a kind of man, so loose of soul, as will, in his sleep, mutter his affairs. One of his kind is Cassio. In sleep I heard him say, "O sweet Desmond, let us be wary, let us hide our loves, let none know." And then would he groan and wring my hand, cry, "Oh sweet creature," and then kiss me hard as if he plucked up kisses by the roots that grew on my lips, and then laid his leg over my thigh, and sighed most hard and kissed and cried, "O cursed fate that gave thee to the Lord."
Nay, it isn't possible. 'Tis monstrous!
But it's dream.
'Tis a shrewd doubt would be but a dream.
And it may help to thicken other proofs that do demonstrate thinly.
I'll tear him all to pieces.
Be wise. Yet we see nothing done. Tell me about this. Have you not sometimes seen a fine scarf, brighter than the month of June, held firm in your husband's hand?
I gave him such a one. It was my first gift.
I knew not that. But such a scarf, and I swear it was yours, that I today see Cassio wipe his mouth with.
If it be that,
If it be that, or any that is yours, it goes against him with the other proofs.
now do I see. 'Tis true. here, Iago. All my fond love, thus do I float to heaven. Tis gone.
Nay, but be patient. Your mind may yet change.
Never, Iago. Like to the Pontic Sea, whose icy current and compulsive course never feels retiring ebb, but keeps due on. Even so, my bloody thoughts with violent pace shall never look back, never ebb to humble love, till that a capable and wider bench swallow them up. Oh, now by yon marble heaven, in due reverence of a sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Do not rise yet. Witness, you ever-burning lights above, you elements that clip us round about. Witness that Iago here doth give up the execution of her wit, hands, heart, to wronged Othello's service. Let her command, and to obey shall be in me remorse. What bloody business ever.
I greet thy love, not with vain thanks, but with acceptance bounteous, and will upon the instant put thee to it. Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio is not alive.
My friend is dead. 'Tis done at your request. But let Desmond live.
Damn him. Oh, damn him. Come, go with me apart. I will withdraw to furnish me with some swift means of death for the fair devil. Now art thou my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
No reveal where Captain Lieutenant Cassio lies.
Oh, I dare not say he lies anywhere.
Why not?
Well, he is a sailor, and for one to say a sailor lies brings a special kind of blow.
Go to, where lodges he?
To tell you where he lodges is to tell you where I lie.
Can anything be made of this?
I know not where he lodges. And for me to devise a lodging and say, he lies here, or he lies there, were to lie in my own throat.
Huh. Well, could you inquire him out and be edified by report?
To do this is within the compass of a man's wit and skill. And so I will attempt the doing of it.
I wish I was that damn scarf from you.
Well, I know not.
I lost my purse full of cruzados. But my Othello is true of mind and made of no baseness of jealousy. The summer she was born drew all such humors from her.
Look you, sir. Whoa. Oh, look you, sir, where she comes. How's it with you, Admiral?
Well, my good man.
Okay.
How do you, my lord?
Well, my good lady.
Give me your hand. This hand is moist.
Well, it yet hath felt no age, nor known no sorrow.
It's a good hand. A frank one.
Indeed, you may say so. 'Twas that hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand. The hearts of old gave hands. But our new heraldry is hands, not hearts.
Come, your promise.
What promise, Chuck?
I bid Cassio speak with you.
Of course, and in good haste. My hair falls in my eyes. Lend me my hair scarf, a little.
My lady.
That which I gave you.
I have it not about me.
Not?
No, indeed, my sweet.
That is a fault. That same scarf did an Egyptian to my mother give. She was a charmer and could almost read the thoughts of people. She told my mother that while she kept it, 'twould make her amiable and subdue my father entirely to her love. But if she lost it or made gift of it, my father's eye should hold her loathed, and his spirit should hunt after new fancies. She dying gave it to me, and bid me, when fate had me wive, I should give it to the man I love. I did so. Take heed. Make it a darling like your precious eye. For to lose it or give it away were such perdition that nothing else could match.
It's possible.
'Tis true. There's magic in the web of it. A sibyl that had numbered in the world the sun to course 200 compasses, and her prophetic fury sowed the work. The worms were hallowed that did breed the silk, and it was dyed in mummy, which the skillful conserved of maidens' hearts.
It is true.
Most veritable. Therefore look to it well.
God, that I had never seen it.
Ha! Wherefore?
Why speak you so startlingly and rash?
Is it lost? Is it gone? Speak! Is it out of the way?
It is not lost. But what if it were?
How?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it. Let me see it.
I can, ma'am, but I will not. No. This is some trick to put me from my suit. I pray you receive Cassio.
Fetch me the scarf. My mind misgives.
I pray you talk me of
The hair scarf.
Cassio, a man that all this time had built his fortune on
hair
your love
scarf.
and shared dangers.
The hair
You
scarf!
are to blame.
Away.
Never seen this before. There's some wonder in the fabric. I am most unhappy at the loss of it.
'Tis not a year or two. Shows us a woman wived. They are all but stomachs, and we are all but food, to eat us hungrily, and then, when they are done, to belch us. Oh, look, here comes Cassio and Iago.
Cassio, what's the news with you?
Sir, my former suit, I do beseech your virtuous means that I might once again exist and be a member of true love, whom I with the entire office of my heart do entirely honor.
Alas, gentle Cassio, my advocation is not now in tune, so help me every spirit sanctified. I spoke my best on your behalf, stood at the blank of her displeasure for my free speech. You must be patient a while. What I can do, I will, and more I will than for myself I dare. Huh? That suffices you.
The Admiral angry?
Well, she went hence but now, and certainly in a strange unquietness.
Something of moment, then. I'll go and meet her. There's matter in it if she be angry.
Prithee do so. It's something sure of state hath puddled her clear spirit. In such cases, our natures, our minds, they wrangle with inferior things, though great ones are their object.
Well, pray heaven it be siege matters as you think, and no conception nor no jealous toy concerning you.
Alas, that I never gave cause.
Jealous souls will not be answered so. They are never jealous for the cause, but jealous for that they are jealous. 'Tis a monster begot upon itself, born onto itself.
Keep that monster from Othello's mind.
Yeah, forever and amen.
I'll seek her out. If I do find her fit, Cassio, I seek to move your suit to my uttermost.
Oh, I humbly thank you, your lordship.
It's so. Iago!
What? A kiss in private.
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to lay naked in bed with a friend an hour or more and not mean any harm.
Naked in bed, Iago, and not mean harm.
I say they do nothing. 'Tis a venial slip. They are brothers in campaign, each your love and arm? What harm to be discovered there? Desmond engenders love in all he meets. If I were he, would I fall neck over knees for some rash young soldier with no tune of credit in his pipe when I have just swept away with the idol of my love? Nay, sure. But if I give my lover a token,
What then?
why then, ma'am, it is theirs. And it being theirs, he or she may, I think, bestow it on anyone.
Desmond is protector of his honor too. May he give that.
Now, honor is an essence that's not seen. Those have it very oft that have it not. But for the scarf,
By heaven, I would have most gladly have forgotten it.
I would have that.
It's not so good now. Has Cassio said anything?
Think that he has, I know not what he has.
What? What?
Lie
With Des.
with Des, on Des, what you will.
Lie with Des. Lie on Des. We say lie with him when they belie him. Lie with him. Nay. Is it possible? It could not be. Hair scarves. Confessions. Hair scarves. To confess and then hang for the labor. First to hang and then to confess. I tremble at it. Nature would not invest herself in such shadowing passion without some instruction. It's not words that shake me thus. Pish!
Work on my medicine, but thus credulous fools are caught, and many worthy and chaste dames, even thus all guiltless, meet reproach. What ho, Admiral! I say, Othello, do you hear? Cassio.
Madam.
Oh, I'm fallen into an epilepsy. This is her second fit. She had one yesterday.
About
No, forbear. The lethargy must have its quiet course. Else by and by she foams at the mouth and wakes up in savage madness. Look, she stirs. Go a while, she will recover straight. When she is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. How is it? Have you hurt your head?
Dost thou mock me?
Not? No. Would you would bear your fortune like a man?
A horned man's a monster and a beast.
There's many a beast then in a populous city, and many a civil monster. While you were here overwhelmed with your grief, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, like good excuse upon your ecstasy. Bid him anon return here and speak with me. Do but encave yourself, and mark the many fleers, jibes, and notable scorns that dwell in every region of his face, for I will make him tell the tale anew. Where, how oft, how long ago, and when he hath and will again attempt to cope your husband. I say but mark his gesture. Will you withdraw? Now, will I question Cassio of Bianco, a mad island queen that by selling desires buys himself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio, is all I want to do that be beguiled by youth. It is an old refrain. Cassio, hearing of him, cannot refrain from the excess of laughter. As he laughs, Othello shall go mad. How is it with you, Cassio?
Well, the worse are now that you give me the addition whose want even kills me.
Ply Desmond well, and you are sure on it. Now, with your suit laying praise Bianco's power on you speed.
Oh, alas, poor caitiff.
Never knew a man to love another so.
Alas, poor rogue, I think in faith he loves me.
Cassio, do you hear? Faith, the cry goes that you shall marry.
Oh, prithee, say true.
I am a very villain else.
Oh, he haunts me thus in every place. I was the other day walking on the sea bank, and thither comes the bauble, and with this hand he fells me thus about myself. So hangs and lolls and pulls me thus about him. So I must be away from his company then.
Before me where he comes.
Oh, 'tis such another fit you. Oh, Mary, a perfumed one. What do you mean by this haunting of me?
You let the devil in his dam haunt you. What do you mean by this same scarf you gave to me even now? I was a fine fool to take it. A likely piece of work you should find it in your chamber, know not who left it there. Oh, this is some minx's token. There, give it your hobby horse, wheresoever you keep him.
How now, Bianca, oh, baby.
It should be my mother's gift.
You will come to supper tonight. You may. And you will not. Come when you're next prepared for.
Will you stop there tonight?
Oh, alas, the faith I do intend so.
Go to, say no more.
How will I murder him,
Did not
Iago?
perceive how he laughed at his vice.
Iago,
And did you see the scarf?
was it mine?
Yours by this hand. And to see how he prizes the heart of your idiot husband that gave it him when he had given it to his whore.
I love a fine man, a fair man, a sweet man.
Nay, you must forget that.
I let him rot and perish and be damned tonight, for he shall not live. My heart has turned to stone. I strike it, and it hurts my hand. The world hath not such a sweeter creature.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang you. I do but say what he is. So delicate with his words. He could sing the savageness out of a storm, of such high and plenteous wit and invention.
And he's the worst for all this.
1,000 times. And yet of such gentle a condition.
I, too gentle.
Nay, certain. But yet the pity of it, Iago.
If you are so enamored of his iniquity, grant his patent to offend. For if it touches not you, it comes near no one.
I will destroy him. Cuckold me
That's foul.
with mine officer.
Fowler.
Get me some poison. This night, Iago. I will not argue nor hear excuse, lest his beauty unprovide my mind again. This night, Iago.
Do it not with poison. You must feel your bed. Even the bed we have contaminated.
Good. Good. The justice of it pleases. Very good.
As for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent. Good. Leave me, Iago.
Yeah.
So you have seen nothing then?
No, nor never heard, nor ever did even suspect.
Yes, you have seen Cassio and he together.
Yes, but then I saw no harm, and I heard every syllable that breath made up between them.
What? Did they never whisper?
Never,
Nor
ma'am.
send you out of the way to
Never.
fetch a pen, a glove, a case, nor nothing?
Never, ma'am.
That is strange. And you say you have known Cassio's company? And did dream of late?
Well, the shorter rest was mine. Yeah, we did dream.
And no name was called aloud?
Lady, many names were called, of no particular sires. But how now, what query is this? I know not how or whence it blows.
Northerly and galesome.
Nay, I dare wager your man honest. Lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought. it doth abuse your bosom. If any wretch hath put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if he be not honest, chaste, and true, then there is no hope for any of us.
Bring him hither. Go! He says enough. Yet a simple bard that cannot say much. And will he not be ensnared as well? Sure and treacherous too? Aye. This once mighty God is a subtle liar. Closet, lock, and key of villainous secrets. And yet he'll kneel and deny it. I have seen it.
Admiral, what is your will?
Pray, Chuck, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
Let me see your eyes. Look in my face. Leave procreance alone and shut the door. Cough or cry hen if anyone come. Nay, dispatch!
Upon my knees. Is your speech important? I understand the fury in your words, but not the words.
Why? What art thou?
Your husband, my lady. Your true and loyal husband.
Come, swear it. Damn thyself. Swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows thou art false as hell!
With whom, Othello? How am I false?
Oh, no. Desmond. Away. Away. Away.
That's the heavy thing. Why? Why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, lady?
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had there rained all kinds of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to me captivity and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place in my soul a drop of patience. But alas, to make me the fixed figure for the time of scorn.
Ignorant sin have I committed.
It's this bare paper, this most goodly book made to write, adulterer upon. Committed. What committed? I should make very forges of my cheeks that I would to cinders burn up modesty, that I would speak thy deeds. What committed? Heaven stops the nose at it and the moon winks. The body wind that kisses all it meets is hushed within the hollow mind of earth and will not hear it. What committed? Unnatural, unholy whore.
By heaven, you do me wrong.
What? Are you not a whore?
No. Yes, I'm a man. If to preserve this vessel from any other unlawful, foul touch means that I am not a strumpet, I am none!
What? Not a whore?
No, as I shall be saved!
Is it possible?
Oh, heaven have mercy.
I cry you mercy then. I took you for that cunning whore of Cyprus that married with Othello. I, mercy then. You. I, you. We have done our course. I pray you turn the key and keep our counsel.
What you get? What could she conceive? How do you after that?
Faith half asleep.
Sir, what is the matter with your wife?
Who?
She that is your own.
I have none. Talk to me, Emil. Cannot weep. Nor answer have I none. Prithee, tonight I have been lay our everything. Call Iago, brother.
Here is a change indeed.
What's your
No,
pleasure,
I
sir?
do not know. Those that do teach babes do it with gentle hands and easy tasks, and she might have chid me, for I am a child to chiding.
What's the matter, sir?
Alas, Iago, Othello hath so behorred him, laid such despite and heavy terms upon him, as true hearts cannot bear.
Mind that name, Iago.
What name?
The
sir?
one that he said Othello did say I
She
was.
called him a whore! A beggar in his drink could not have laid such a term upon his callet.
Why did she so?
I don't know. I'm sure that I've none such.
Hath he forsook so many notable matches, his father, his country, his career, to be called a whore? Would it not make one weep?
It is my wretched fortune.
How comes this trick upon her?
Heaven doth know.
I will be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy, insinuating rogue, some cogging, cousining slave to get some office, have not devised this slander. I will be hanged else!
Impossible. There is no such man.
Well, if there be heaven, pardon him.
A halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bones. Why should she call him whore? Huh? Who keeps her company? What time? What place? What form? What likelihood? That Moor hath been she hath been abused by some base, notorious rogue, some busy, scurvy fellow.
I pray you, Reuben, speak with a mind to the thing you said.
Good Iago. How shall I win Othello back? Go to her, by this letter. I know not how I lost her faith and favor. If ever my will did trespass against her love, whether it was in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes or ears or any other sense delighted them in any other form, or that I did not yet or ever did, come forswear me. Unkindness may do much, but never taint my love. I cannot say whore. It does abhor me to speak the word.
Maybe be content. Tis but for humor. The business of war was heavy. She's recognized by this faithful pomp and law. This guy's dinner being her name. She's not herself, and she does chide with you. Tis but so, I warn. Hark, how the instruments summon to supper. The heralds of the meat stay the meat upon the hour. Go in, and fear not, all will be well. How now, true heart?
I do not feel that thou dealest justly with me.
What in the contrary?
Every day thou daffest me with some device, Iago, and rather, as it seems to me now, keepest from me all conveniency, and then supplies me with the least advantage of hope. I indeed will no longer endure it, nor am I yet persuaded to put up in peace what already I have foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me?
Faith, I have heard too much. Your words and performances are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
With naught but truth, I am wasted out of my means. The jewels you have had for me, the cruzados, the last of my coin, my land, my fortunes. You gave me assurances that under your tutelage I should discover respect and acquaintance. But I find none.
Well, go to. Very well.
Go to, very well. I cannot go to, lady, nor 'tis not very well. Nay, I think it is scurvy, and I begin to find myself fobbed in it.
Very well.
I say it is not very well. I will make myself known to Desmond. And if he return me but one favorable word, I will give over my suit and repent my unlawful solicitation. And if not, assure yourself, I will seek satisfaction of
You've said now.
you. And said nothing but what I protest intending on doing.
No, I see there's metal in thee. And upon the instant to build a better opinion than ever before. Give me your hand, Rogers. Thou hast taken a most just exception. But I do protest I have dealt most directly in your affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant, indeed, it hath not appeared, and your suspicions are not without wit and judgment. But, Rogers, if thou hast that in thee, indeed, which I have greater reason now to believe than ever, I mean purpose, courage, and valor, this night, show it. If thou the next night after do not enjoy rank and favor, take me from this world with treachery and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
There has, this night, been a special commission from Fleet High Command to depute Cassio in Othello's place, and to give the great admiral a seat in the echelons of state.
Is that true? Why then Othello and Desmond leave again from Cyprus?
Oh, aye. Unless their abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
What do you mean, the removing of Cassio?
I mean, making him incapable of Othello's place. Knocking out his brains.
Oh, and that you would have me.
Aye, if you dare do yourself a profit and a right. He sups tonight at a house of infamy. Thither will I go to him. He knows not yet of his horrible fortune. If you will watch his going thence, which I shall fashion to fall between 12 and 1, you can take him at your pleasure. I'll be near at hand to second the attempt, and he shall fall between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but go in with me. It is now high supper time, and the night grows to waste.
Ma'am, good night. I humbly thank you for your service.
Your honor is most welcome. Will you walk, sir? Desmond. Oh. Get you to bed on the instant. I will be returned forthwith. Dismiss your attendant there. Look it be done.
I'll do so, Admiral. Fleet Admiral. Good night.
How goes it now? She seems happier than afore.
She commanded me to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And bade me dismiss you.
Dismiss me.
That is her bidding. Therefore, Emil, give me my nightly wares, and adieu.
Well, I have laid the sheet you bade on the bed, and all is set betides. If thou canst not stop it, if thou canst not soothe this mysterious tempest and sing the Hellespont quiet again, then there is no doing.
All's one. Good faith. How foolish are our minds. Pray, if I should die before thee, shroud me in one of these same sheets.
Come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbara, and she was once in love, and he she loved proved mad, forsake her. But she had this song that she would sing. It was an old thing, but it expressed her fortune. So she died singing that song, and tonight it will not go from my mind. I have much to do but to hang my head all to one side and sing it like poor Barbara. Good night.
Shall I fetch you Jim Jams?
No. No.
Shall I tell you a story?
No, thank you. I will unpin myself, a rude man, to do as much as that.
Mm-hmm. mountain high.
Yeah.
Ain't no valley low. Ain't no river wide. No baby. Whenever you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you.
Is that the weeping?
I have heard.
Emil, if thou was married, would thou do such a thing for the whole world?
Well, the world is a huge thing. It's a great price for a small vice.
In truth, I think thou wouldst not.
In truth, I think I could. And undo it once I've done. Mary, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, nor for small property, nor jewelry, nor any petty exhibition, but for the whole world. Why, who would not make his husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory for it.
Beshrew me if I should ever do such a wrong for the world.
Why, but the wrong is but a wrong in the world. And having the world for your labor, 'tis but a wrong in your world. You might quickly make it right again.
Good night! Good night! Heaven be such use as sin. Not to pick bad from bad. Bad thing.
Get behind this book. Straight will he come. Quick, quick. Fear nothing. I will be at thy elbow. It makes us, or it mars us. Think on that, and fix most firm at thy resolution.
Be in your hand. My name is carrying it.
Here, at thy hand, be bold, and take thy stand.
I have no great devotion to the deed, but she hath given me satisfying reasons. 'Tis but a man gone. Forth my sword, he dies. 'Tis he, I know his gait. Feeling no dice!
Oh, that thrust had been mine enemy indeed.
Oh God, I am slain! Oh, help! Oh! Murder! Murder!
Voice of Cassio. Now, brave Iago. Now teach us.
Oh, no! No watch, no passage, murder!
Some mischief, mine is very dire.
Hark, wretched villain! Oh, alas, I bleed to death.
What noise is this? The one's on murder.
We do not know.
Oh, for heaven's sake, help me.
What happened?
I think that one of them is here and cannot get away. There's one.
What the ones that done this?
Spoiled and done by villains.
Oh, help me here!
Good heart. Killed men in the dark, but haven't finished swift justice on this one. He's killing out. How is it to you?
My leg is splendid too.
That's the fruit of whoring. Cassio here has been set on by this one and other men that have escaped. This one's actually dead. And get him in to help. Set the alarm.
to you, you chaste stars. It is the cause. Put out the light. And then put out the light. If I kill thee, thou flaming minister, I can again thy former light restore, should it repent me. But once put out thy light, thou cunningest pattern of excelling nature, I do not know where that Promethean heat that again thy light relume. Once I have plucked the rose, I cannot give it vital growth again. It must needs wither. I'll smell it on the tree. Holy breath. I almost persuade justice to break her sword. One more. One more. Be thus when thou art dead, and I will kill thee and love thee after. One more. And this the last. So sweet was never so fatal. I must weep, but these are cruel tears. The sorrow's heavenly. It strikes where it doth love. He wakes.
Who's there? Othello?
I, Desmond.
Will you come to bed, my love?
Have you prayed tonight, Desmond?
I need my love.
If you bethink yourself of any crime, as yet unreconciled as to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
What are you talking about?
We'll do it and be brief. I will walk by. I would not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forbid. I would not kill thy soul.
No killing.
I do.
Have mercy.
Think on thy sin,
No, they are but loves I bear to you.
and for that thou diest.
When I saw on your nether lip, some bloody passion shakes your frame. These are portents, and I hope they are not pointed at me.
Peace and be still.
I will do so. What's the matter?
That same scarf, my mother's gift, a piece of my father's heart that I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
No, by my life and soul, go find the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take heed. Take heed of perjury, for thou art on thy deathbed.
Right, but not yet to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore confess thee freely of thy sin.
Have mercy.
Say amen.
You have mercy too. I never gave you offense in my life. Never gave Cassio an eye or favor. I would never eye another. Man, woman, angel, tempting devil to replace your smile. I could never lie to you so.
By heaven, I saw my mother's scarf in his hand, O perjured liar. Thou dost stone my heart and makest me call what I intend to do a murder, which I thought a sacrifice. I saw it!
Found it, then! I have to give it to him! Find him and let him confess the truth!
Cassio has confessed that he hath used thee.
You will not say so.
No. His mouth is stopped. Iago had taken order for it.
Is he dead?
And all his heirs their lives, my sweet revenge had stomach for them all.
He is betrayed. Nothing undone.
Out, whore. Weepest thou for him to my
Banish me from your
face?
sight, but kill me not.
Nay, down strumpet.
Kill me tomorrow, but let me live tonight.
If you strive,
1/2 hour.
being done, there
while
is
I
no
say
pause.
one prayer.
It's too late.
Oh, my lord!
What noise is here? Not dead. You're quite dead. I then cruel and yet merciful. I would not let thee linger in thy pain so.
My lord, what ho?
Who's there?
Admiral, I would speak a word with you.
By and by. He's dead. The noise was here. No more moving. Still as the grave. Shall he come in? Oh, were it good. I think it stirs again. No. What's best to do? If he come in, he'll sure and speak to my husband. My husband. My husband. What husband? I have none.
I do beseech you that I would speak with you.
Oh, I forgot thee. By and by. Come in, Emil. Soft, by and by.
Admiral,
What's the matter?
yonder's foul murder's done.
What now?
Yeah, but just now, ma'am.
It is the very air of the moon. She comes more near earth than was wont and makes men mad.
Cassio, ma'am, have killed a young lieutenant called Rogers.
Rogers killed. And Cassio killed.
Oh, no, Cassio's not killed.
Cassio not killed. Murder's out of tune, and sweet revenge grows harsh.
Lass, what cries that?
That? What?
Oh, alas, that is Desi's. Nay, Desi, speak again, sweet friend.
Well, my love.
He was a liar. Gone to burning hell. 'Twas I that killed him.
Oh, the more angel he and you, the blacker devil.
He turned to folly and was a whore.
Thou dost belie him, and thou art a devil.
He was false as water.
Thou art rash as fire. To say that he was false, oh, he was heavenly true.
Cassio did tempt him away. An unholy, unjust temptation did steal my love from me. Oh, I'd be damned beneath all depth in hell did I but proceed upon just grounds to this extremity. Iago knew it all.
Iago? That he was false to wedlock?
I, with Cassio.
Villainy hath made mocks with love. If she say so, may her pernicious soul rot half a grain a day. She lies in the heart. Well, Des was too fond of his most filthy bargain. Do thy worst. Thou hast not half the power to do me harm as I have to be hurt. Go. Dote, ignorant as dirt. I care not for death from you. Thou hast done a deed. And I will make thee known, though I lost 20 lives. Help! Help! The Moor killed her husband! Murder! Murder!
What's the matter? How now, Abel?
Oh, are you coming, Iago? You have done well. That men must lay their murders on your neck.
What is the matter?
Disprove this villain if thou beest human. She says thou didst say her husband was false. I know thou didst not, because thou art not such a villain. Speak! For my heart is full.
I told her what I thought. And no more than she found herself apt to be.
You told a lie. An odious, damned lie. Upon my soul, a lie, a wicked lie. He falls with Cassio. Did you say with Cassio?
Go to. Charm your tongue.
I will not charm my tongue. Desmond here lies murdered in their bed, and your reports have set the murder on.
Nay, stare not, sir. It is true indeed.
'Tis a strange truth.
Oh, villainy. Villainy. Think about it. I can smell it. I thought so then I would kill myself for grief. Oh, villainy! Nay, lay thee down and roar. For thou hast killed the sweetest innocent that e'er did lift up eye.
He was foul. 'Tis pitiful. But yet Iago knew it all, that he, with Cassio, had the act of shame 1,000 times committed. Cassio confessed it, and he did gratify his amorous works with that pledge of love which I first gave Des. It was a hair scarf, an antique token my mother gave my father.
Twill out in peace. No, I will speak. As liberal as the
But
North.
men and heaven and devils all cry, shame against me, you'll speak. Be wise and get you gone.
Oh, more? That same scarf you speakest of, I found by fortune, and did give it, honest Iago, for often, indeed with a solemn earnestness that belonged to more than such a trifle, she begged of me to steal it.
Traitorous
No! Alas! I found it, and did give it, honest Iago.
Filth thou liest.
By heaven, I do not. I do not, gentlemen.
Are there no stones in heaven that would serve for thunder?
Precious villain! Come, guard the door without. Let her not pass, but kill her rather. I'll after this same Iago, for 'tis a damn villain. Rouse up the watch, and spread the search throughout.
I'm not valiant neither. But why should honor outlive honesty? Let it go, all.
They can still hear me. I will play the swan. It died. Music.
Behold, I have a weapon. The better never did itself sustain upon a soldier's thigh. I have seen the day that with this little arm and good aim, I have made my way through more impediments than 20 times your stop. But what vain boast? Who can control their fate? 'Tis not so now. Cold, my babe. He's dead. Dead. My only heart. Dead.
Where is this rash
No.
and unfortunate woman?
It is she that was Othello.
Where is that viper? Bring the villain forth!
If thou beest a devil, I cannot kill thee.
This wench hath part confessed her villainy. Did you both consent in Cassio's death?
I
But Admiral, I never gave you cause.
now do believe it, and I ask your pardon. I have entrusted my soul to the care of a fiend. I pray, will you demand from this demi-devil why she has thus ensnared my soul and body?
Demand me nothing. What you know, I nevermore will speak a word.
Well, thou doest best.
Admiral, you shall understand what hath befallen, which I think you know not. Here is a message found in the pocket of the slain man Rogers, and here another. The one of them imports the death of Cassio to be undertook by said Rogers.
Oh, most heathenish and most gross.
And here is another discontented message, found in the same vein too. This, it seems, Rogers meant to have sent this damned villain, but that belike Iago in the interim, one can infer, came in and satisfied him.
How came you, Cassio, by that hair scarf that belonged to my husband?
I found it in my chamber.
And there Iago hath confessed even now that there she placed it for a special purpose which wrought to her desire.
Fool. Fool.
You shall forsake this room and go with us. Your power and your command is taken off. For this slave, if there be any cunning cruelty that can torment her much and hold her long, it shall be hers. You shall close prisoner rest, till that the nature of your fault is known to the state. Come, bring them away.
Soft, you. A word or two before we go. I have done the state some service, and they know it. No more of that. I pray you in your letters, these unlucky deeds relate. Speak of me as I am. Nothing extenuant nor set up down in malice. Then must you speak of one who loved not wisely, but too well. Of one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme. Of one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw a pearl away, richer than all its tribe. Of one whose subdued eyes, albeit unused to the melting mood, dropped tears as fast the Arabian trees their medicinal gum. Sent you down this. I'm not sorry neither, for I would have thee live. For in my sense, 'tis happiness to die.
Oh, thou Othello, thou wert once so good, fallen in the practice of a damned slave. What shall be said to thee?
Why, anything. An honorable murderer, if you will. For naught I did in hate, but all in honor.
Oh, more fell than anguish, hunger or the sea. Look on the tragic loading of this bed. It is thy work, the object poisoned sight.
Is it the husband's fault if the wives do fall? Or is it the other? Say we slack our duties, or pour our treasures into many laps, or break out peevish jealousies amongst closed hearts, throwing restraint upon us, or say to strike us, dismiss us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet we have some revenge. Let men know that we have sense like they have. We see and smell and have their palates both for sweet and sour as you have. What is it they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. Does affection breed it? I think it does. Is it frailty that thus errs? It is so too. And have we not affection, desires for sport, and frailty as you have? Then let them use us well. I'll let them know the ills we do. Their ills instruct us so.
Take her away, and let this be hid. Myself will straight aboard, and to the state this heavy act with heavy heart relate.
Baby, you understand me